All right, I think we're live now. This is my first time doing this, so I suppose I'm just going to wait a little bit to see if people come. And yeah, okay. Just going to walk a little bit over here. I'm just going to stand in the shade until, oh, I think my cap is dirty a little bit. So, so this is kind of my first time ever doing something like this. I'm a little bit nervous, of course, but we're just gonna wait at least, I guess, a couple of seconds to see if anybody comes. But welcome to my wife and I. Welcome to Aspiring to Be, our homestead here in Guatemala. You can kind of see some stuff in the background. As you can see, it's very green and lively today, and it's actually pretty sunny. It's been raining for quite a while. It's been raining for quite a while for the past couple of weeks because of that hurricane that passed by. But today's sunnier. Everything's kind of going well weather-wise. It's been pretty good, as you can kind of hear in the background. It's that time of the day for Roosty or Claus to do his crowing. Oh, nice! I think Ruby just popped out. So hopefully we have an egg. Actually, maybe I'll definitely go pick that up in a little bit. I am currently using my laptop, so it's going to be a little bit hard. My wife is away. She had to leave to go see her family. So she's not going to be in this video, and that's why I'm using the laptop. She took the phone. Oh, there goes Ruby running. So, oh, hello, the person that is currently viewing. This is my first time doing a live. Welcome to Aspiring to Be. This is our Guatemalan homestead. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure how to see everything here, or like to even see who you are. But welcome here. So I'm just talking a little bit about my homestead, and thank you for joining. So my wife and I have been here in Guatemala for quite a few years now, and as you can kind of see from our background and everything, it's very pretty here. We live in the mountains. It's we have trees everywhere, and we definitely enjoy it here. So what is living like this has definitely taught us quite a bit, quite a few things. It's definitely taught us like how to be patient with things. We thought that we were going to be a lot more forward and have progressed a lot more than what we already have done. But we're definitely learning that it takes a little bit of time to do these types of things. We're still working on our house. If you guys haven't seen any of the videos before, as you can see in the background, that is our house. We're still building it little by little. We have done a couple of extra things to it, but we're definitely excited about doing this type of life. And we've learned quite a few different things besides patience. We learned that you definitely have to be willing to roll with the punches and do different things and learn and progress yourself as well as your home. I'm going to go underneath the tarp for a little bit just because it's a little bit sunny right now. I'm going to set down the laptop. Like I said before, this is a laptop. My wife left, and so she's somewhere else with the phone right now. So it's a little bit hard to like carry a laptop and still walk around. So we've definitely been enjoying everything that we've been doing here for the past couple of years. And here in Guatemala, we do know that this is, at least especially in the mountains, living in the mountains is a little bit different than other places in the world, where it is a little bit hard to do things and a little bit hard to get supplies and things like that. So, no, sorry, I just, and we've definitely had to learn that it's not easy to do these types of things. And so we've had to kind of like push ourselves to do all these types of things. Well, like whenever we need supplies, it definitely is physical labor. And we have to kind of like learn how to do things without getting outside resources. So as you can kind of see, like we have a tarp here, And when we purchased this tarp, it was originally for something else. And we have to reuse everything that we've purchased just because it's not easy to get everything here. We first walking to where the town is to be able to get everything is fairly far, and then you have to lug all those things down here. Currently, there's like a very small road that gets us down to where we live, and then there's still a small road to get to the town. So trucks and things like that can't come down to us. Hello, everybody. That's been joining little by little. Welcome to Aspiring to Be in our Guatemalan homestead. I'm just talking a little bit about our lives here and how it's kind of not the easiest thing because we live in the mountains. It's always uphill and then it's always downhill. If you guys have seen some of our previous videos about getting our like a water tanks and things like that, we have to personally carry that thing down and make sure it doesn't just row down a hill. We've done the same thing with our gas tank as well. We bought that 100 pound or 100 something cylinder of gas, and we've had to bring that down ourselves. So it's not a super easy thing to do, but we definitely have learned that things need to take their time. We thought we would have progressed a little bit further than what we've done, but I think everybody learns over time that things take time and you just got to put one foot in front of the other. So what we're going to kind of do is going to go a little bit, like I said before, it's a laptop, so it's a little bit hard to do everything. We're going to go a little bit around the land, and because it doesn't have its own internet, so I can't go everywhere. So this is still ours. And what I'm going to show you real quick is this. So we have a nice little fence that we put up because we haven't shown it just yet, but inside of that fence is we're doing some stuff for our animals in the future. So we're definitely always trying to get ready for the future. I don't know how far I can get with this internet, but let's hope we can go kind of far. And whenever you're homesteading or living off grid, there's always piles of firewood everywhere. That bucket right there is so that we have buckets different places so that our animals can definitely get some water wherever they go. So we do have all this land that, oh, you can't really see it that well there. We do have all of this that the animals can just go up. This is about, I forgot, I think we said in total, I think it's about half an acre or just a little bit over half an acre that the animals have access to. And so we try to make sure that they have some water in different places. And so we're still trying to do things ahead of time. So we've fenced off a good portion of all this so that we can do something inside there. And we'll make a video all about that because that was not something easy for us to do. And besides that, we've been doing a couple of other things as well. When it came to our chicken feeding, it wasn't the easiest thing to do. So we definitely had to try to create something to make chicken feeding a little bit easier, just because there's been a couple of extra guests that have come by and not making things super easy. Huh. Something's troubling the chickens right now. Wonder what's going on. Besides that, we have another fenced area here, and this fenced area is, as you can see, it's a lot sunnier here. We cut down every single tree that we've had in here just because we're going to start our vegetables, start a garden, and we'll definitely show you a little bit about the types of things that we got for mountainous regions. So everything we do, we try to make sure that it can survive in the mountains. We are about 2,500 meters high up in the sky, altitude. And so we definitely want to make sure that whatever we get can definitely survive in this type of climate. Plus, it is dry season and rainy season. So we want to make sure that whatever we get can also survive both of those very different styles of weather. So we also have a small little addition to the homestead as well. We got ourselves a little bit of a pool going on just because we think that is going to be something that we need in the future as well. Now, I think, like I said before, Ruby popped out. So maybe we can definitely see if we can get us an egg real quick. Okay, Ruby went back inside. Ruby was not finished laying the egg. So we'll close that back up so she can finish doing that. So these are a couple little small updates that we'll definitely be posting soon. I know we took off for a long time before, but we came back. We were very busy. There was a lot of little issues and nuances that were happening since December, but we've posted a few videos since then. And definitely we encourage you guys to go out and look at those tiny updates that we've been doing. There's definitely more to come. We've done quite a few different things around here, and so we're definitely trying to do more and more. So the reason why we're still doing everything here is we enjoy this life a lot. We enjoy it very, very much, and we encourage a lot of people to do those types of things as well. One little piece of heaven here, and we've had this great opportunity to live here in Guatemala, uh, and to be able to do the things that we're doing. It's not easy for everybody to be able to find and get those opportunities, but we were very, very lucky to have that opportunity to do it. Besides that, I think what we really, really want to get out of this is, of course, having control over our own lives that much more, being able to make sure that we can live comfortably outside of other factors, like always relying on going to the store and things like that. Especially in such a small town, we don't have those types of luxuries to be able to just go to big box stores and things like that. So this kind of has pushed us a little bit more to go out and do things on our own. So we've built quite a few structures on our own, which hasn't always been easy, but we've definitely enjoyed it. If we can, I'm going to try to go show a little bit of something else that we've been doing. I just don't know if the internet will allow me to. So we're going to go this way. We're going to actually go hiking up our little area here. Again, not the easiest thing with a laptop, but we'll see. And all of this has still been pretty raw land. We're not really focusing too much up here just yet, just because, again, things take time. And plus, with all of this, natural vegetation, I assume it's better to keep it all for the chickens right now. As you can see, the one bad thing is there are holes everywhere. And good thing is that they make steps for you, so you can kind of make it a little bit easier to walk up your land because everything's sloped. The bad thing is that you don't always get to see the holes, so there's a lot more factors to fall down and trip. And then I get out of breath very easily too. So if the internet is still fairly good, you can see we're somewhat further away from the house. And this is more of the land. So again, a lot of it is still pretty bare, pretty rural, untouched land. We don't want to do too much to all of this. But that's a little bit about our land and what we're trying to get through. So when it comes to, pursuing some type of goal that you have in life, it's not always the easiest thing. But we definitely encourage people, at least we try to encourage people to also do the same thing. Push through, try to reach a goal in your life that could be very, very difficult. But it's always great to try to do those types of things. Like for us, again, this was something that kind of fell into our laps. We weren't like actively pursuing this, but an opportunity arose, and my wife and I had always known and had agreed on what we wanted. And getting a little bit of seclusion and tranquility and a little bit of peaceful area, I think, is something that we both really wanted. And so since it happened, we're extremely grateful, and we're very, very happy. It's not always easy for everybody else, but we encourage you guys to try to find that. That's one of the reasons why it is aspiring to be, because we want to try to do better for ourselves, and if possible, encourage others to also do a little bit better for themselves as well. It's not easy, but we definitely want you guys to do those types of things too. So if you guys can ask any questions in the chat here. Again, this is my first time doing a live, so I've been a little bit nervous on doing these types of things. But if you guys have anything to say, you guys can definitely write in the chat, or any questions or anything like that. Or tell me where you guys are watching from as well. Normally they're not this like nervous. I don't know why they're a little bit nervous today. But everything seems to be okay. Well, I wasn't able to walk all the way up to kind of show you some of the things that we're trying to do up there, just because again, the laptop won't let me. But as my first live, I know it was a little bit spotty at first, but hopefully in the future I can do more and talk a little bit more, and maybe even be a little bit more uh ready, not ready in terms of organization, but like ready to be able to talk on live. It was great. I'm glad that you guys stuck around, and I'll see you guys in the future.